to the dance floor.
Come on!
My name is Charlotte. So Callie and I met in a chef's class. Our parents signed us up for this class to be chefs. So it was supposed to be for third graders, and we got there, and there was exclusively babies there. And we both looked at each other like, we don't want to be here. What is happening? So we gravitated towards each other naturally, as we found out we do. And every day we would leave and we'd go, are you coming back? And she would go, yeah, I'm going to come back. And I'd go, okay, I will too. And then that happened for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And then I got there one day and Callie wasn't there. And I said, I have been betrayed. And then we reconnected, I think a couple years later.
In middle school.
In middle school, and ever since then we've been completely inseparable. And Callie, you are one of my favorite people on earth. You light up every room you walk in. You are such a light. Everybody loves you, truly. Like everyone who knows me knows you, and you go, she's so cool. And she is. And Drew, you're fine. Drew, the way you love Callie is a way that I've never seen before, and it's a way that a friend wants their girlfriend to be loved. It's a way that it makes me believe in love, seeing you guys look at each other, and we don't really love most men. I like you.
That's why we're friends.
That's why we're friends. And Callie, I'm just so excited for your future. I'm so excited for your life together. This is everything we've dreamed of. We've been planning Callie's wedding since we were like 11. So it's so fun to see you in love, and it's so fun to see you so happy. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for being you, and thank you guys for loving each other so well.
Next up, I would like to welcome Mr. Jacob Jensen.
I'm going to read from my phone because my wife always tells me I'm long-winded.
Yep.
And nobody wants to hear me talk for that long.
Yep.
If I haven't got a chance to meet you, my name is Jacob. I have the honor of being Drew's best man this weekend and for the rest of his life, which is pretty awesome. So Drew and I met back in high school at our youth group, Fuse, but we actually didn't even know each other that way. We went to different high schools. We would see each other from across the atrium very often. We ended up getting put on the same travel basketball team, which meant a lot of very late nights in sweaty gyms that no teenager should have to endure for that long of a time.
Yep.
And somewhere between missed layups, shared headphones, fighting over who got the front seat on the way to games, and all of our friends abandoning us for college, we became brothers. Literally, quite literally. And so I remember Drew just standing out like a sore thumb in a crowd. I thought, man, this kid is too cool for somebody that has a 3-second delay on their crossover. Like, what is this guy's story? I gotta know this guy. He looks like Charlie Puth, great value. And it's just, I gotta know this guy. So we became great friends. But behind all of the jokes, what really stood out about Drew was just how solid he was. And Foster, you stole it from my mouth in the ceremony, but he is a just loyal man to the core. And if Drew says he got you, he means it. Like truly. And if you know him, you know that's true. He's the kind of friend that shows up, the kind that remembers the details, the kind who, if your car broke down in another state, he would still find a way to you before AAA does. And it doesn't make sense. We're literally telling stories in the room earlier, but it's like, yeah, Drew saved my butt more times than I can even count. And I couldn't agree more. And now fast forward a bit, I'll never forget the day that Drew told me he was interested in Callie. We were standing by my front door, and you're like, bro, I gotta tell you something, man.
So subtle.
And it was wild. Like, for those that don't know their story, this is not, Callie was not a new girl, right? Like, she had been around. Like, we went to high school together, right? It was Callie Moss. Like, it wasn't just some Instagram chick, right? It was like, we know Callie. And when he said that he was interested romantically in her, it was like heaven facepalmed and like said, finally, idiots! Like, she's been here the whole time waiting for this. And it was like a divine light bulb went off for both of us. I was like, dude, what have you been doing? And my bad for not saying anything. That's all me. And so these two have been literally circling each other like sharks. All right, shout out St. James. Having a full-blown crush competitions. If you know their relationship, it is like the sweetest thing ever because I don't know who likes the other person more. I just can't tell because they're both just so in love with each other. I don't know, dude. She likes you a lot.
I love her a lot.
You're pretty innocent. I don't know. But the moment I knew that Callie was the right one for Drew, it's going to sound so simple, was Drew came over one night. If you guys don't know, we did these things called bro hangs. Highly recommend, to be honest. He came over like 11 p.m. after my wife went to bed. Shout out Alicia. We just hang out and talk and play Madden. It's the best. Bet $1 per game. You have me $8, by the way.
Don't.
And he told me, he said, man, you're never going to believe this. I went over to Callie's apartment. Dude, she made a whole spot in the pantry and filled it with Cheerwine. And all of my favorite snacks. And it, like, I don't know what it was in that moment, but it was, I think it was, for me, the first time that I got to see someone outside of his family, shout out him, the best, serve you and love you intentionally. And it was really special. Yeah. And that's love. Like that's partnership. That it truly is. And it's not just about the snacks, right? And so, Callie, you bring out the best in Drew. I'm gonna read this part because I'll cry. Right. Not just the more mature version of him, although we appreciate that, but the one who believes in himself. I'll probably cry in this. Gosh darn it. Who sees bigger, reaches further, and rests securely in who he is. And that's what real love does. What real love does. It doesn't just complete you, it calls you higher. Gosh darn it. I mean, that line was trash. Slightly over, I guess. Watching you two together is honestly one of the sweetest things I've ever seen. It's like watching two people live a dream they never want to wake up from. It's pure, it's kind, and it's fun. Like, really fun. Now, before I wrap this up, I want to leave you with some wisdom, all right? Outside of the Bible, marriage does not come with a packet of directions, all right? There is no step-by-step guide on how to create and maintain a thriving marriage. And that's probably for the best. Drew wasn't going to read it anyways. Here is to a life full of inside jokes, pantry space, over-the-top snack runs, and the kind of love that keeps getting better. I love both of you.
Jacob was going to announce this, but he started crying. I don't know if this is the first time I've seen him cry. Maybe y'all have too. But at this time, after they hug Jacob, the bride and groom are going to cut the cake, and then we're going to open up the dance floor. So the cake is to my left, many of your right side, over there by the Fuse group table. And yeah, they're going to go cut the cake, and then we're going to start dancing. So let's go.